Good morning, student. In the previous part, we have discussed about factors of production land. Today, in this video, we will discuss about the factor of production, labor, physical capital, and also about non-farm activities of the village Palampur. Okay. Now let us see first how is land distributed in village Palampur. There are 450 families, out of which 150 families are landless farmer, or one third of 450 families are landless farmer. Now, who are these landless farmer? Landless. The word itself suggests those who does not have their own land, right? So, landless farmer are those who does not have their own land, but does the farming on other party field, maybe on the field of large farmer, or maybe on the field of middle farmer. Okay, to earn their livelihood. So landless farmer are those who does not have their own land but does the farming on other party field to earn their livelihood. So 150 family are landless. 250 families cultivate less than 2 hectare, which means there are 250 families who are either marginal farmer or small farmer. Now let's see who are these marginal farmer. Marginal farmer are those farmer cultivating agricultural land up to 1 hectare. Okay, and small farmer are those farmer cultivating agricultural land of more than 1 hectare and up to 2 hectare. So marginal farmer are those farmer cultivating land up to 1 hectare, and small farmer are those farmers cultivating agricultural land of more than 1 hectare and up to 2 hectares. So in a village Palampur, there are 200 families who are either marginal farmer or small farmers. Okay, and the remaining 50 families occupy large area above 10 hectares. So what kind of scenario or figure do you see here? It shows the major section of land are in the hand of few big farmers, right? Which will make poor farmer poorer and rich farmer richer. So this is what exactly happening in the real world. So through this imaginary village Palampur, the real picture of India agricultural sector are being reflected. Okay, so it is very necessary to implement a strong agricultural land and sharing law in India. Okay, now let us see who will provide the labor. We have already discussed the meaning of labor in the first part. Now, who are these labor? Those who, in a simple word, labor are those who work for money, right? So, who will provide labor to small farmer? Small farmer, they are not in a situation or they are not in a position to hire labor. They cannot afford to pay any kind of wages to labor. So what they will do, they will cultivate their own land. Okay, they will cultivate their own land. However, medium or large farmer, they will hire or they hire farm laborer. Who are these farm laborer? Landless farmer or marginal farmer or small farmer. Okay, so medium and large farmer will hire landless farmer or small farmer or marginal farmer to cultivate on their field. Now let's talk about physical capital. Now, small farmers, they borrow money from large farmer, village moneylender, or trader to purchase inputs for cultivation. Okay, small and marginal farmers, no, they barely produce enough food to feed their family. The food produced from their field are mostly consumed at household level. So they are left with nothing or few products to sell in the market. So without any past saving, they have to borrow money from the large farmer, village moneylender, or a trader to buy inputs for cultivation. And the rate of such loan is very high. On the contrary, medium and large farmer, they will use their own saving for farming. Okay, so large or medium farmer, they occupy or own a huge plot of land, so will their production. So they will sell the surplus product in the market, which give them huge profit, and a part of this profit will be saved for the next cultivation. So medium and large farmer use their past saving from farming for the next cultivation. Okay, for the cultivation. All right, now let's talk about non-farm activities. Non-farm activities are those activities which are not related to farming. We have discussed earlier that 25% of the people in village Palampur depend on non-farm activities, right? And among these, dairy is the most common activities. Okay, so milk is produced in Palampur and also in nearby town like Raigans and Sapura. So milk produced in Palampur are sold in Raigans and Satpura for processing, and the final product of milk are sold at neighboring cities, town, or villages at good profit. Okay. Next we have small scale manufacturer. It involves simple equipment, mostly done at home, and it rarely hire laborers. Okay, for example, like bakeries, beauty parlor, candle manufacturing store, etc. And then there can be small shop or trading center, and people can also be involved in transport services. With this, we have covered the first chapter. Thank you. Have a good day.